Morning world, it's Hippy Trev here. Another beautiful day up here in paradise. So who's ready to get put to sleep? Run that intro. Hi, Hippy Trev here and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it. Alright, morning worlds. Well, as you can see, I've got the big ugly cord mic plugged in. I went to use my JC wireless mic and either I've left the receiver on all night and the battery's dead flat, or the battery's actually failed on that thing. But anyway, it's on charge, so can't do anything about that. So I'm into another model, another one of the cheap nasty kits that I've bought. Boat's still not ready to be worked on, still waiting on sealer on the bus roof. And the bike clutch pack, I've got the friction plates and the metal discs all soaking in oil at the moment. Tomorrow's Monday, haul, doctors, blah blah blah. I'm hoping to get in and replace the clutch on Tuesday. I just want a whole day clear so I don't have to worry about anything else. So tomorrow I'm busy, and today I might just get in and knock over a model. Probably take today and probably tomorrow to get this done. So what are we up to? We're going to do the 67 Chevy. Why did I choose this one? Because not a lot of weight in the box and not a lot to this model. I've looked on the instruction sheet. This is a 2016 model. And as we all know, the last few models that I've been pumping out are all like 2022, and they're all just a very poor quality, and I'm afraid this one's going to be no different. This is an AMT model, so not a lot to this one. A little bit of glass, very, very small amount of chrome, that's it, not a lot there. And that's how whole, actually I'm going to open that up for you. This is the total number of parts to this model bar the chrome. I wonder if anything's going to be missing out of this kit. So there's one part of it. I'm not even going to install the roll cage. I'm not even going to be that bothered. So basically there's the seats, there's a diff, there's some exhaust pipes. That's about it on that one. Rear seats, bit of a dash, steering wheel, wheel backings, engine components, some bonnet hood accessories, and that's the total parts list. Here's our body. Now I know what colour I'm going to do this, but I'm not telling you guys yet, but I know exactly what colour I'm doing this, and I don't think I've actually done a full model in the colour I'm about to choose. So same thing, very like really, and that's our outer body shell. Maybe it's got raised door handles, maybe I'll do a few chrome highlights, but unlikely. And got some big, nice big fat tyres in there, a couple of skinny ones for the front, and I've got 4 big massive fat tyres, and 2 of them even got some writing on them. 90% of the decal sheet are number plates, so I've got quite a few number plates to choose from, which I can probably use in other models. And this is the part that gets me the most. Our destruction sheet. That's it. That's the destruction sheet. That's it. That's all there is to it. That's the total destruction sheet right there. And on the back page, just to how to put the outer shell together. So, yet again, another low skill level model. Or maybe I should stop using the word low skill level and just say what it is. Another poor quality kit coming out of shitty ass fucking China, and that's exactly what they are. So like I said, who's ready to get put to sleep? Because this model will probably put everyone to sleep. Not a lot to it. I'm going to go out, I'm going to paint my body, I'm going to paint my undercarriage, take the bonnet out and paint that, and a couple of bonnet accessories, and then hand paint all the parts, and sometime later this afternoon I'll actually be assembling this model, so I don't think it's going to take a lot to put together. So anyway, well, I'll get back to you later, maybe when I've got the trees painted, and I'm not going to show you what the final colour of this is until it's finished, because I want to save that as a surprise. So rightio, well, I'll catch you a bit later in the build. Later, bye. Rightio, well, so another beautiful day outside, as I was telling you. I think we're into the mild 30s today. And I'd also like to say, for the first time in over 2 years, I have my flag flying the right way up, because yesterday Australia had a really good win. So, why are we outside? Oh, remember someone sent me these a little while ago, these little clips, and I wasn't really sure how to use them. And what I've done is I've used this light stand here. Where are we? So what I've done is I've used this light stand, I've drilled some holes in it, and I just attach my pieces to it, and then I spray paint them. So firstly, I want to spray paint this part here. So we're going satin black. We'll just get some paint on there. This can's almost empty. And that actually looks like the inside floor pan of the car. I mean, this is how poor quality these kits are. Oh, I'm going to run out of paint. Rightio. Right. I don't know if I've got enough paint left. So, this is the inside firewall. Out of paint. Rightio. Also, we're not going to paint that colour. So, now I want to paint the outer shell. I was going to make it a surprise, but what the hell. So, get some paint on the inside. Rightio, I'm going to let that dry out in the sun for a while. We'll let all that dry out in the sun for a while. I'll come out later and I'll give it another coat. Might put just another light coat over the top of it. So, rightio, well, I'm going to go back inside and start painting up all the parts on the trees. So, alright, catch you later. Bye. Afternoon, well, it's a few hours later. It's just gone 3:30 in the afternoon. I've been slowly plodding away all day and pretty much got most of it together. As I said before, it's just another one of these very basic kits, not much to them. These air filters, they came off a different model. This one said double carbies, raised manifold, but only one air filter, and it didn't cover the both of them. So I used these two air filters off another model. Everything else is just, the actual model's going together quite well, but as you can see, there really isn't much to it. Down to the last part, I've just got to put the front end together, put the diff on, and then the body goes on. I messed up the back window. I was putting it in, and I just went to move the glass, and dirty paw prints on the back glass again. I really hate it when I mess up the windows. I got the front one in nice and clean. I should probably find some stickers and maybe put stickers all over those little spotches at the back, just some rally stickers, but what a shame I've ruined the back window. Some nice meaty tyres with some white lettering, some skinny front tyres, and that's pretty much it. So I've got the hole cut in the bonnet, that's ready to go. I've got the front headlight glass in, and I've touched up the orange indicators. I've just got the number plate to go on then. Same as the back. Back tail lights are in, and I've also put a touch of orange on there, and I've got a number plate to stick on there as well. So anyway, well, I'm just about there. That's pretty much the last of the parts left. Front end build, front chockies, steering arm, tail shaft, bonnet hinges, and there's and then there's the diff to go. That side of the diff, couple of little chromey pieces, and that's in. So at some stage later this afternoon, I'm going to have a cup of tea now, so at some stage this afternoon, probably about 5 o'clock, hopefully I'll get it done before dark and I don't have to put a line on to show you, but hopefully about an hour or two from now, this model should be complete and done, and that'll be another one, not making it to the pool room, heading straight out to the laundry shelf, which is filling up rather full now. Only got a few more of these cheap ass models to go, and then it's into the big Dex truck, and also I've got the big Honda 754 cop bike, which is an early 70s model. I think I know how to save the decals, and then it's the super duper Monaro, HQ Monaro. So anyway, my kettle's boiling, so I'll catch you later. Bye. Morning, worlds. Well, it's the next morning, a very smoky morning up here in Paradise. There must be some fires floating around somewhere, because I can taste it, I can feel it, and it's just very, very smoky out there. But in for another beautiful day. Should be up around 36 today. Beautiful. So anyway, I got the 67 Chevy finished last night. Got it all done. And I thought, well, I'm not going to film under overhead light. I thought I'd wait till this morning, get it done. So here we are. I actually like this model. So there we are. I've got the bonnet off at the moment. There she is. The only problem I've got at the moment is trying to keep these tiny little mirrors on. I had the mirror on this side and I went to move it and it literally just fell off. Getting mirrors on is a nightmare. So I don't know if you remember that I said I smudged the back window. Well, I found a sheet full of some really, I don't know if that's the right way up. I found a decal sheet full of so many awesome little decals. I can't remember which model this come from. So to hide the smudge marks on the windows, I put some stickers on the back window. So and that's the bonnet. So this was built fully in a day. There we go, bonnet's on. This model went together pretty good, all except for the front end, and that's when I ended up all at sea. Oh shit, I nearly knocked the mirror off. It took me ages to figure out how to put that front end together, and it's probably one of the worst front ends I've ever had to put together. But I really like this kit. I like the gold colour it's turned out. For an AMT kit, so this is a 2016 AMT kit. So, yep, this is a 2016 release, AMT, 67 Chev. So far, out of all the cheap and what I've been calling low skill level or cheap nasty kits, this was actually one of the better kits. Now, the destruction sheet left a lot to be desired. Wasn't a lot of information there, and wasn't a real lot of parts of this model. I mean, I had this painted up and all together by probably 7 o'clock last night. Now, I don't normally put these together in one day, but this, there was so, well, one being weather's been so good, I could throw the paint on, it was dry within like an hour. It wasn't an overly a great amount of parts on this model, but just the way the actual kit went together, it is probably one of the better kits out of all the cheap nasty kits. And like I said, being a 2016 model, way better than any of the 2020 models or 2022 models. Even the chrome bodywork there. The only thing I changed is I changed the air filters from the one that came in this kit to those air filters that sit on top there, and I think they look quite good. Like I said, I actually like this kit. I like the gold colour, how it turned out. Even the bonnet fits in quite nicely. It does lift out. Oh, come on. A little bit of motor detail in there, not a great deal, but still a lot more than some of the other kits. Like I did have to put the motor on, had to put the starter motor on and the sump on and a few other things, so that was really good. The rest of it, like I said, not a great lot of parts in it, but overall this kit did go together really well. And even when you get down to bits like, having the bonnet actually sit in nice and comfortably. You know what? I think this one's going to stay in the bus. I kind of like this model. It's got some nice weight to it, even though it's a big model. It's got, oh, they nearly knocked the mirror off. It's got some really, really nice bit of weight to it. Yeah, I think this is, like I said, out of all the kits I've put together, out of all what I call the cheap nasty kits, out of that box of 15 models that I bought, where most of them were pretty crappy, the Fast and the Furious model was probably one of the better kits out of everything I bought. And this would be coming close second or third out of all the kits that I bought in that bulk buy, plus some of the ones Frank sent me. The 67 Chevy, I'm really liking this model. I'm going to keep it here in the bus. I don't think it warrants going out into the shed. So, right our world. So, what's happening next? Well, Still not pulling the boat apart. Cleaned out the shed yesterday. The clutch friction plates are all soaking in oil. I've got haul set up to do today. I've got docks loaded today. I'm actually going to attempt doing the clutch on the bike tomorrow. Pretty free day. There's nothing else really happening. Today I've got other things to do around here and get ready and get organised, so hopefully I'll have the clutch sorted tomorrow. Hopefully in the next few days the sealant comes in, because the weather's getting really hot and I don't want to be up on that roof in 40 odd degree heat putting sealant on. So anyway, worlds, whether I start another model or not, I'm not really sure. But the 67 Chevy AMT 2016 model, I actually like this kit. Apart from the front end taking me a while to figure out, I actually like this kit. The kit went together really well, especially for an AMT model. And yeah, much better than I expected. So this one might stay on the shelf here in the bus. Like I said, I think it's better than what I've been putting in the laundry of lately. So actually, I'm going to take you for a quick walk and show you the laundry. So there's my laundry shelf. They're like some early ones that went really bad. There's some early builds. Nasty, shitty build. Crap build. Crappy build. Crappy build. That wasn't too bad. The Honda. But they're probably the worst two models out of everything I've built. Oh, and this Mack truck was absolute nightmare. That's a PMC model. That is one of the worst models I've ever built. That's a Silent Ellington truck. That was a good model. And then we get up into never going to do a submarine again. That was from Michaela. That was the first tank I built. Not very good. That's the plane that Riding on Ruby Paul from America sent me. And that's my third army tank. So she's a smoky old day out here in paradise. I don't know where the fire is. But it can't be too far away, because I can taste it in my mouth. I woke up with a very sore throat this morning and I could literally taste it in my mouth. So we might have to make some room up here on the shelf for this one. I really like this one too. I like the way the colour, I like the way they, I like the way the colours turned out on that model. Oh. So I like this model. It's already full of dust. I don't know where I'm going to fit this. That's the American version of the boat. We might have to turn them all that way, I think, to get him in. There we go. Oh yeah, it's made it to the bus shelf. Some of my bikes. So what is left? So in the box we have, I'm down to, I think that's the model Frank sent me. Now this one here, the Mighty Hudson, I've just realised, I don't even know who makes this brand, but this has got a lot of weight in it. I think that'll actually be a very, very good kit. It's not Revell, it's not ATM, and it's not PMC. It's made by this company here. I've never built a model from this company, but it feels like a lot of weight in the box. This feels like a cheap, nasty kit. You can just feel it. Then we've got the drag truck carrier that Dex sent me from Western Australia. This is apparently a big kit. I've been holding off on this one. Apparently that's a big kit, and so that's the drag truck up there. And this truck actually goes on the back of this model. And that's how it does. It fits on the back of this model here. So that's going to be a big model. Still got the Honda 754 model cop bike to build. I think I know how to sort the stickers out. And last of all, the high-tech kit from Dex also sent me this Monaro model. Seen a lot of people doing these kits, a lot of parts in here. Screws and absolutely everything. Holding off on doing that one as well. So anyway, well, that's another kit down. I mean, I had a box of 15 models there, plus I had the 4 that Frank sent me. Then I had the other extra 2 that Dex sent me, plus I had the big Honda bike, the 900 Bolt I built, and the cop bike there. Now I'm down, oh, and I've still got, and the tea bucket. This is supposed to be a 125th model, but everything in here is just so tiny. Like, that's the tub. All the parts in this model are just absolutely really, really tiny, and there are a heap of parts in this model. There's quite a lot. There's even 3 packets of chrome. Oh, sorry, 2 packets of chrome, and some good decals. So, not ready to start the tea bucket yet either. But yeah, so I bought a box of 15 models. Then I had the 4 that Frank sent me. Then I had the 2 that Dex sent me. Then I had the 2 bike models, and I've slowly knocking them all off. And now I'm down to, got 5 car models left. Tea bucket being one of them, and another 4 sitting over in the box that did have 15 plus in there. They're all been done. And anyway, they're all been done. So hands up, who's asleep yet? Anyway, well, that's the 67 Chevy done. I really like that model. Like I said, it's gone up on the shelf. It's there up on the shelf. It's staying in the bus. I really like that model. And even though it was even though there wasn't a lot of parts to it, or a very complex model, it actually, the parts fitted together really well, especially when it came down to the front bumper, the rear bumper, the lights, and a few things. Those parts just went together. And even the way that the bonnet sits in there is really, really good. And I love the gold colour, how it turned out. So, oh well, that's another model done. I'm not sure what the next kit's going to be. I'm still holding off on the big drag truck carrier. That's going to be huge, and I'm going to need probably at least a week to put that one together, which means I'm going to be spread out, which means I don't want to be fixing the bus roof, I don't want to be working on the bike, and I do not want to be working on the car when I attempt that model. So, anyway, worlds, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.